there's a big conspiracy, yeah, amongst all the religions, yeah, against woman, yeah. Woman was the first prophet, yeah. Let's explain what a prophet is, yeah, and who a prophet is, yeah. A prophet is someone, yeah, that has been sent, yeah, by God, yeah, with good news, by God, with a way, by God to save mankind, yeah. Get this, people say Adam and Eve, but that's wrong. It wasn't Adam and Eve, it was Adam, yeah. And when he was created, yeah, Adam was basically going to live on the face of this planet, yeah. By himself, he was going to enjoy the fruits and the spoils of this world and simply do what? Die out. He would have died of loneliness. Are you listening to this? He would have died of loneliness. Now watch this, yeah. God then sent, yeah, who? Eve. So it's not Adam and Eve, it's Adam then Eve. Are you listening to this? It's not Adam and Eve, it was Adam then Eve. Why is Eve important? Yeah? What is so special about Eve? Eve is the only way man can live forever. You see, as you are, you see your body is like a tree, yeah? It's like a tree, it's like a fruit. Your body is like anything else on the face of this planet. It will wither and die. So, like a snake, yeah? You need to shed your skin every now and then and regenerate. How do you regenerate? You go and see Eve. And then if Eve accepts your seed, yeah? Your seed, yeah, is you cloning yourself. Are you listening to this? Yeah? She was the first prophet sent to save who? Man. And all the religions, yeah? Let me tell you something. God did not create religion. Man created religion. And when we say man created religion, we don't mean man and woman. No, a woman did not create religion. Men created religion. And do you know why they created religion? They created religion so they can take power. They conspired. All the religions disagree on everything. Yeah? Buddhists, yeah, will say that what do you call it? Oh, that's not, you know, the way Christians do it, it's not the way to worship God. Muslims will say Christians are wrong, yeah, it's not the way to worship God. Christians will say Muslims are wrong, it's not the way to worship God. Hindus will say they're wrong, it's not the way to worship God. Yeah? Atheists will say fuck them all. Yeah? Listen to this, yeah? All of them, yeah, disagree on what God is, who God is, how to worship God, how to believe in God, how to please God, yeah? All of them have their ways, and all their ways are different. But get this, they all agree on one thing, that the woman is at the back of the queue. Are you listening to this? They all agree that the woman is at the back of the queue. The biggest conspiracy, yeah? The biggest conspiracy ever conspired was by men. The biggest conspiracy ever conspired was against women. The biggest conspiracy ever conspired was against Mother Earth. The biggest conspiracy ever was to denote, yeah, the first prophet. The first prophet who was a prophetess, a woman, yeah, and tell her she was nothing. Let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you why she's everything, yeah? Listen to this carefully. Why is her name Eve? You see Earth, yeah? God created two things. Let me prove it to you. God created what? Two things. Earth, yeah? Land. Land. And water. You see these cars? Yeah? You see everything you see in front of you? You see those little things you see there? Yeah? You see this car going? Yeah? You see the trees? You see the houses? Yeah? You see everything before you? You see these rocks? Yeah? They're made out of what? Earth. Nothing before you, yeah, is made out of its own whatever. Yeah? Everything. I keep saying yeah, I know. And I know you're gonna pick it up someday. Yeah? Yeah? I'm trying to stop it. But you know what? It is relevant. It is relevant to remind you, yeah? To remind you of who Eve really is, who the woman really is, and what she represents. Yeah? The biggest conspiracy that man ever put was not to say that, oh, we went to space when we didn't go to space, was not to say that we went to the moon when we didn't go to the moon. Yeah? That was not the biggest conspiracy. The biggest conspiracy man ever conspired, yeah, was telling us that the woman belongs to the back of the queue, when the woman, yeah, belongs to the front of the queue. God did not create religion. God did not create religion. Listen to this, yeah? The biggest conspiracy men ever conspired was against woman, was against Mother Earth. Yeah? You see the woman's womb, yeah? It's like this sea over here. Within this sea lives life. This sea is the amniotic fluid of Earth. Earth is the body, yeah? The sand you see is the body. That's her insides. When a woman gets pregnant, she does what? She takes on water. Yeah? And within that water would live who? A carbon copy of who we are. You see, my son is me reborn. My son is a clone of me. Yeah? Let me tell you something. You see, when they clone the first sheep, they're lying. Cloning happens every single day. That's when, yeah, they, yeah, managed to take from Earth. Listen, they didn't take from nothing to create. They took from what Earth has given. You see a car, they didn't take from nothing to create a car. They took from what was already here. From what Mother Earth gave. You see those ships you see across the sea? They didn't create them from absolute nothing. They took from the two creations that God gave us. So they took things from this earth, made of this earth. That's what they took from. Yeah? And then they melted it down. They melted it with things from this earth and things of this earth. God created two things. Yeah? And those two things, yeah, combined, they represent a woman. Are you listening to this? You see this sea? Yeah? Its backbone is the earth. You see, amniotic fluid is what you're seeing before you. And there is only one being that carries the amniotic fluid. It's the female. The female. The womb man. Man is only earth. Are you listening to this? Man is only earth. The species called man, the one with the penis, is only earth, sand. The species called the woman, yeah, embodies earth and amniotic fluid. She supports life. She's like a photocopy machine. If you want to live forever, yeah, you can't go and see a doctor. He can't help you. I am telling you, they're selling you bullshit. If a doctor ever tells you they can help you live forever, that doctor is lying to you. Cryogenics, about we're going to freeze your head, yeah, and then one day we will come up with the technology, yeah. How about you just go and have another kid and extend your life through your kids? Listen, some people think, oh my God, I got so much to accomplish, but I can't accomplish it in the time I have. Says who? I have so much to accomplish in life. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to teach my son, yeah, everything I'm trying to accomplish. So today if I pass away, as long as what I'm trying to accomplish is good and it will help, yeah, humanity, my son will pick it up and carry on. That's me. Are you getting this? The woman was the first prophet sent to save men, one from loneliness. That's the first thing she came to save men from, loneliness. And the number two, yeah, to give men a chance of everlasting life by reproducing you, by recopying you. The biggest conspiracy ever conspired by man was against women. It was to bring the woman down, make her feel like nobody, make her feel like she's not worthy. How come all the religions disagree on everything? They even disagree on what God looks like. They even disagree on how to worship God. But they all agree, yeah, that a woman, yeah, is a lesser being. That is a conspiracy. I won't use the word theory. That is not a conspiracy theory. A conspiracy theory is me saying, yeah, that, I believe, yeah, that this may be a conspiracy. If you cannot understand what I'm saying, then that means you, yeah, have been indoctrinated. Your mind is fucked. Man was created first, yeah? Listen to this. You see Eve, yeah? You see Eve. You see all you see before you, yeah? Black, white, Chinese, gringo, Mexican, whatever, came from one woman. Are you listening to me? Yeah? Whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Chinese, whether you're Mexican, whether you're Brazilian, whether you're Ghanaian, whether you're African, whether you're Asian, whether you're American, yeah? As long as you're a human being, yeah, you all have one ancestor. Eve. The name Eve, yeah, is a shortened version of everything. Why? Because she's the mother of everything. This is not, yeah, a theory. This is a fact. Yeah, this is a fact. Because Earth told me to say this. Asase, yeah, told me to say this. She said there's logic in everything I'm going to say. She said there's truth in everything I'm going to say. And then she told me, don't worry, son, yeah, just speak your truth. Because you see the truth, yeah, when it hits, the heart responds. Let me tell you about why she told me that. And then she told me this a long time ago, yeah. She said, listen, spell heart. I said, H-E-A-R-T. She said, spell earth. I said, E-A-R-T-H. She said, what's the difference? I said, the H from heart has now left, yeah, the beginning and gone to the end. You see, the H from heart has left the beginning and gone to the end, and then it becomes earth. And then when it leaves the end to come back to the beginning, it becomes heart. Yeah? Heart is connected to earth. So she said, talk about me. Tell them about me. The heart will listen. Because I am connected to the earth. She said, the heart is connected to earth. So when you talk the truth, and when you say it like it is, don't worry. If the head won't listen, the heart will listen. Earth and heart are connected. It's like a clock. Yeah? The H goes round. Yeah? The same way. Yeah? The same way the sun and the moon, yeah, circle us, or that we circle it, whichever way you want to put it, yeah, it's the same way, yeah. Earth circles heart, and heart circles earth. They are one of the same thing. They're connected. And Asasiya, yeah, told me to tell you, yeah, everything I'm saying is true. It is not a theory. The greatest conspiracy man ever put out was against woman, was to destroy woman. Because man realized, yeah, that God gave the power to the woman, the power of creation to the woman. That's why they declothe her. That's why they take off her clothes and they strip her and they make her into a whore. Yeah? That's why they want her to forget who she really is, how important she is. That she came to save him and not the other way around. She came to save him and not the other way around. Are you listening to me? Woman came to save man and not the other way around. Everything you see before you, that big car over there, Ghana National Fire Service, or whatever, yeah? That's a piece of earth. Listen, God doesn't, listen, people pray for cars, yeah? People pray for cars. And say, oh God, yeah, can you bless me with a car? God doesn't bless people with cars. Do you know why? Because it's a tiny, crappy thing. Listen, God gave you everything. He gave you she. And everything is within her. If you want a car, go and build it. Well, there's nothing stopping every individual here from building their own cars. If you know how to melt metal and form shapes, you can build your own car. He gave you a brain. You see how crazy this is? He gave you a brain. A brain. I don't have to go and buy a BMW or a Mercedes. I can build my own car. If I choose to put the effort in there. Everything we want is on this earth. Yeah? Is either here or there. So why is God is so huge, and God is so massive, and God is so big, that he doesn't do with stupid little things like give me a car. Do you know the damage? Listen to this, yeah? Listen to this. Listen to the logic. Yeah? Listen to your logic. God, yeah, creates perfection. God creates, you see over there, yeah? You see those flames? Sorry, not flames, you see that smoke? It means someone's burning something, yeah? I don't know what they're burning, but you know what? It's making the environment bad, I know that. You see these cars, they destroy the environment. Do you know why? Because we dig for the minerals we need to create it. You see this car? It destroys the environment. God does not destroy what he creates. Therefore, if you ask God to give you a car, he won't give you a car because you are telling him to go and destroy in order to give you. Are you listening to the logic? Yeah? If you ask God to give you, you see, he gave you everything. He gave you Asasiya, he gave you earth. He gave you she. Yeah? Within her lives the sea. Within her lives the earth. Within her life is produced. Within her life is incubated. In that sea, I can't begin to tell you the life that lives there. I'm stood at the cross point. Let me tell you, yeah? Let me go and stand at the cross points of life for you to see that the biggest conspiracy ever, yeah, was against women. I'm going to stand at the cross points of life so you understand where I'm coming from. Get this. You know what? This is why, yeah? This is why. You see my baby mother, yeah? This is why I will always love her. No matter what. I will always love her. Yeah? One time I made a mistake. Yeah? And this is after we broken up. Yeah? I made a mistake, but it wasn't a mistake. It's my heart. She doesn't realize because people think you can only love the people you're with. But look, I'm stood, yeah, in her now. Because this sea carries life. Just like she carried life for me. She carried it within herself for me. She cloned me so I can live forever within my son. And for that, I can't lose love for her. And for that, I cannot change. Yeah? She gave me life. Yeah, God gave her the power to sustain life inside her for me. Just like this water here. People go into the sea. Yeah? I'm stood at the cross points of life. Yeah? Listen. The womb of Mother Earth is touching me right now. And you see, around my feet, do you know the amount of life that's right now circling my feet? Do you know only a woman can do this? Only a woman has this ability. Only a woman can be the sea and earth at the same time. Only a woman can stand at the crossroads of life. Man can only begin, yeah? Man can only begin to look into it. The biggest conspiracy, yeah, ever was against women. Was devaluing women. Let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something. God threatened man. God threatened man. He warned man, yeah, against destroying woman. I'll prove it. Asasi told me to say this. People, yeah, call him what you want to call him. Some say his name ain't Jesus. Some say he was never born. But let me tell you something, he was born. Whether his name was Jesus or not, yeah? Listen, his dad was the creator of it all. Therefore, he had the power, yeah, to give birth to him. Let me tell you what the threat was. Man was destroying earth. Yeah? Man was plotting against woman. Yeah? Man was plotting to destroy woman for good and enslave womankind. And you know what God did? You know what he did? As a threat to man, he produced a virgin birth. A birth which only required his touch and a woman. It was to say that, listen, as easy as I put you here, I can take you out and still repopulate this earth. Listen to this, yeah? Take all men out of the earth and leave one. And leave all the women in the earth. Yeah? As many women as you possibly can. Do you know what will happen? This is how insignificant men are. Yeah? There's enough sperm in one man, in one fertile man, yeah, to repopulate the earth. But they need as many women as possible. You need as many women as possible to be able to achieve it. But if you were to kill off all women and leave one woman, do you know what's going to happen? Men will kill themselves to be, yeah, because everyone wants to be with a woman, right? So men will literally fight over this woman and end up killing her, and then we will all end up dying out. The biggest conspiracy on the face of this planet was to devalue the woman. All the religions, yeah, disagree on everything. All the religions disagree on everything. You know what? Let me tell you, Asasiya spoke to me today, the 13th of February. A day before women are lied to. A day before men lie to women and tell them I love you whilst they're cheating on them. A day before the 14th of February, where a man who's cheating on Asasiya will go and say, oh baby, I love you. Here, let me take you out. Let me take you here. Yeah, something 365 days a year he doesn't do. But on this one day, he claims he loves her. Valentine's Day. The biggest conspiracy ever laid out by man was not the moon landing. The biggest conspiracy ever laid out by man was not saying that the pyramids were built by aliens, because they weren't. They were built by human hands. They were built by Nyansa. Not knowledge. Knowledge is something you open a book and read, yeah, and chew it in. That's knowledge. Nyansa is the hand of God. Nyaminsa. The biggest conspiracy ever was against womankind. Without her, we are nobody. That's a woman you see before you. That's the womb of a woman you see before you. It carries life. This is amniotic fluid exposed. Are you listening to me? This is amniotic fluid exposed. This is man. Man is like a rock. No shape, no form, no nothing. Just there. A woman is in between the two. Soft, gentle, caressing, loving. Holder, protector of life. The biggest conspiracy amongst all the religions, yeah, that man controls is against women. The Muslims will put women at the back. The Christians put women at the back, make them whores. Whores! Hindus will put women at the back, tell a woman you're sinful. Have you noticed, yeah? Every religion, yeah? You see Islam. Islam basically says, yeah, just by being a woman you are made of sin. Islam says that. Just by being a woman, you're already a sin. But yet without a woman, there will be no Muslim man. Jesus was a threat to mankind. It was to tell mankind that, listen, God doesn't need you. Yeah? He doesn't even need a woman. But let me tell you something. He was telling us, yeah, that women, yeah, were brought here to save us. Not the other way around. A man cannot save woman. A man cannot save woman. Do you know how strong a woman is? Are you mad? Do you know how strong a woman is? Let me tell you something, yeah? You see the day my son was born? Yeah, I was in the room. Yeah? I saw the pain that girl went through. The anguish. Listen, we was on our way to London. Yeah? When he started scratching. We was on our way to London. In fact, no, actually, we did. You know what? He kept scratching, and every time we turned on the radio, yeah, he would stop. The radio, it was Magic FM. Yeah? That was my favorite. Magic was my favorite. So every time I was going to London, yeah, instead of playing CDs, I just put Magic on. Yeah? And I think all this time that me and her were riding, because we used to take a lot of drives. Yeah, we used to go here. When she was pregnant, yeah, we used to do a few things, even go clubbing. But whatever, yeah, we used to listen to Magic all the time because Magic was my favorite radio channel. And I think he got used to that. Yeah, and when he started scratching, every time we put Magic on,